Hello and welcome to today's conversation, which is brought to you by Chrissy and Thea of Relationship House. Today's topic is all about extended families, the joys and the challenges, for want of a better word. What are your thoughts, Chrissy?
Yes, well, as we know, couples come to us with all kinds of challenges around extended families. I mean, this is where the jokes come from about their mother-in-law. This is usually because, in some way, the extended family, it may not be the mother-in-law, it might be the sister, it might be the brother, it might be, someone else that is interfering or coming in between the couple in some way. And this causes all kinds of issues because, of course, it means that somewhere along the line, somebody has got divided loyalties and can feel really torn between their family and their new spouse. Or they could be married for some time and it still be an issue around this type of boundaries that we're talking about. And I know you've come across it as well in your practice too, Tia.
Yes, definitely. I think what springs to mind is a couple who had a mother-in-law. So it was her mum that would come round to the house, and culturally, within both their families, the mother would do lots of batch cooking and share lots of food. That was it. I will cook the food for you and share it with the family, even if
Love
you
that.
ask. And I thought, oh, initially, how wonderful, you don't have to work. Both of them were working. They had a little toddler in nursery, and a couple of days, mum and or grandparents would look after. But his mother-in-law would bring round a shed load of food, as he described it, which meant that when he opened up the fridge, it was full of Tupperware with everything labeled as this is what you're going to be eating for the week and on these days. And he kept saying, I just can't do this. This is, partly because it's all vegetarian and I'm not vegetarian. And I also feel that your mother is controlling what we do in the house. We've got no agency or autonomy over what we might fancy eating, or if you want to get a takeaway. Because the first thing he heard his wife say is, "Oh, we can't waste food." So therefore, we can't go out for a on the spur of the moment meal. So he felt very confined by this, and the argument started to erupt because she felt, well, mum's doing it out of kindness, and he's going, okay, but whose side are you on here? I'm wanting to have a conversation with you about, is this a value system that we want in our home around food, or is this your mother's imposed value system? So we had to put a framework around that for them to both talk about what is the meaning of food, first of all, for each of them, and their value system around that, and then what is their shared meaning around sharing food within the family, that they wanted to create, which then helped her be able to have that conversation with her mother to say, hey, actually, my husband and I, we've talked about this. This is how we feel. So it was a we statement she started to put forward to her mother, which was easier than saying, well, he says he doesn't like this and he says he doesn't like that, which of course is very divisive.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. And that's where I think it's so important because this isn't just about the food, is it? It's about, can I trust you to be on my side? Can I trust you to pick me over your family's need, as long as it's within reason, of course. But these little signs and signals are so important, isn't it, when you're in that relationship? Because trust is a fundamental in all of our relationships to say, yes, it's the we-ness, not thinking about I or thinking about some other external force in the relationship. So, yeah, these are common dilemmas. If you have a similar dilemma, we're here in Relationship House. We do couples therapy, but we also do workshops and retreats as well. Do get in touch if you've got any dilemmas over your relationships.
okay, thank you.